What's up, Tweener heads? Welcome to day 2 of the Connecticut Open. We have the opening ceremony tonight. We have main draw action today, and I learned how to do this. Am I Dele Alli yet? Let's start. So in order to go have some fun with people in the crowd, we're gonna go see if people can actually do this. Hold on. I wanna see if people can do that. We're gonna see how well they can do that as well. Here we go. No. 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 You're close. So. Oh, you got it.
I got it?
Yeah. That was too easy. How'd you?
It looks so difficult.
Try it.
Which hand do you do with?
Whichever one you prefer. See, she got it.
Bruh.
See, she got it. Do you know what you're doing?
But you're do it.
It's a secret. No, I can do it with both.
I'm so doing it. Dude! I am so doing it.
Yay! She's so
yeah,
nice.
no, actually, show me how to do it.
Alright. So.
I'm a aggressive player and sometimes crazy on the court. So that's all.
What's the story behind your tattoo on your arm?
Well, it's easy. I just was born in the year of tiger, 98. So
okay.
This is a tiger, so it means like something.
That's it.
Yeah, inside me.
Do you plan on getting any others or no?
No, I think this was the first one and the last one.
Okay. You said.
Yeah.
So as you progress, and obviously you just said that you're becoming a household name, you're becoming an ambassador to the game of tennis for your country. There's going to be a lot of people looking to you. It's a lot of pressure.
No, this isn't pressure.
Yes. Are you excited about the fact that you're going to be a role model to so many girls in your country?
Well, actually, no. I think I don't care about all these things. Before I was scared about a lot of things, but not in the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And now I understood that I have to be care on my game on every shots, on how to improve my game, and well, this is all. Easy.
Sweet.
Finish the sentence. Sabalenka is what?
Sabalenka is tiger.
Yeah, all
All right, I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So after talking to Sabalenka, it was really cool. She's actually a lot cooler than in person. She's not as intimidating as she is on court, because when she's on court, it's focus, it's intensity, it's crazy. But being able to talk to her was really cool. At 20 years old, she's actually very intuitive, very interesting person. One question that I didn't get on camera though was asking her to finish the sentence, Sabalenka is what? And her answer was tiger. Sabalenka is tiger, just like her tattoo. So it was really cool to get to talk to her, and we're hoping to talk to Sakari. She's currently down right now, but hopefully if she wins, we get to talk to her, and then we get to see the opening ceremony later on. Let's get back to it. I'm out of breath. God, I'm out of shape.
Yonder music.
With your experience and being such a legend in the game of tennis, what did you have any regrets on tour? Did you regret anything that you did or didn't do?
You know, I mean, some people say always, oh, no regrets, no regrets. I think everybody has something that they can look back and, you know, it was so funny when I could say a number of things. You know, things turn out for a reason, and you go down this path and you make mistakes and you figure things out, and you hope that at the end, you know, you turn out after a career to be a decent person and come out relatively unscathed, which I feel like I did. It's a tough sport, it's a tough life, it's a fantastic life, and it's a great life, but it's not easy. And I feel like I managed to maneuver it pretty well. Of course, I wish some things would have turned out differently. I wish maybe I had matured a little younger or had a stronger work ethic at 16, 17. It took me till I was about probably 21, 22, and I had already been a pro for 4 or 5 years to be like, okay, I am all in. Like, okay, I want to do everything. Maybe I would have had a larger window if I had that maturity a little earlier, or maybe I would have burnt out earlier. You know, you kind of never know how it plays out. So I was very fortunate to start playing pro tournaments when I was 15 and played my last at 32, and I got to walk away on my own terms. I consider myself incredibly fortunate that that was my path and my case.
Thank you.
What was it like?
What's one piece of advice you have to constantly remind Madison when you're coaching her?
You know, we talk a lot about, and I try and tell her, like, you've got to enjoy the way up because this is the most exciting time. It gets a lot tougher when you get up to whatever it is, 1 or 2, and then you feel like you can only get worse, or you feel like people are always kind of targeting you. Again, there seems to be a little bit, and this might be because there weren't a lot of American champions that came up in the last 10 or 15 years besides the established ones. It could be that the media or the fans wanted even more for her. And I tell her all the time as well, you are incredibly lucky to come up roughly the same age as someone like Sloane. I always felt it was a blessing. Jennifer Capriati was my same age, and I felt like she really got the brunt of the attention in the beginning, and I could kind of develop a little more quietly. And then as we were both prospering around the same time, could kind of share kind of the load of the media. It wasn't just one of us, and there was other players as well. Like obviously the Williams came up, and Monica Seles. Like there was a lot of players. And I feel the same for Madison. But got to remember also, it is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And whether this player gets there first, or this player breaks out, or maybe it's you, there's 10 more years to go. And so whatever happens on this week doesn't affect the next 3 to 6 months. And it's important to keep that in mind.
Awesome, thank you. And with that, we are done for day 2. Today was a lot of fun getting to talk to Davenport and Sabalenka and everyone that we got to see today, as well as trying out the Dele Alli challenge with some of the fans here at the Connecticut Open. So I'm glad we got to do that. Make sure to check us out for the rest of the week, for the rest of the weekly vlogs as well. Make sure to check us out on all our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure to check out all those. Make sure to follow, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you for the rest of the week. Thanks, guys.